Hey guys, so today I'm just going to be teaching you guys the basics to flat irons, and I know that some of you are beginners to flat irons, and I remember the first day I got my flat iron, it was white, and I'm like, I thought this was supposed to be easy to use! Well, you know, if you just got your flat iron, I totally understand. I just thought that flat irons before were really easy to use before I even got one, and when I got one, I'm like, what the heck is this? What do you do with this? Do you do this? No, I'm over exaggerating a little, but basically I didn't know how to use it that much. So today I'm just going to be teaching you guys how to use a flat iron, and this is a video for, I guess, beginners, and I'm an amateur. I'm not a professional at all. I'm not that great with flat irons, but I'm just going to be teaching you guys the basics, some safety precautions to take, and I'm going to introduce you guys to this more prestigious flat irons versus, I guess, cheaper flat irons. So let's begin on this video. So anyway, here is the flat iron I have today, and this is a zebra print flat iron, and this actually matched my friend's nails. Her name is Mariah, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Mariah, I have flat iron that matches your nails, and she's like, oh. So here is what the flat iron looks like. It is zebra print, purple zebra print. And I think this is definitely a really cute flat iron, to be honest, because I've never had a zebra print flat iron. I've seen these around, but this is definitely really cute, so that's why I really like this flat iron. And this is actually from a company called Numi, and this is, like I said, a more prestigious company, so it's really based on you if you want a more expensive flat iron. If you're going to use it every day, I would definitely recommend a more expensive one, because these, even though they cost more, they heat up faster, which saves a lot more time, and they are also more, I guess, like ceramic, so it doesn't really damage your hair if you do use it every day. Something I really recommend is a heat protectant, and one of the heat protectants I really like, which I'll link on the bottom bar, is the Tresemme heat protectant, and I think that one's really, really cheap, and it's like $3 and maybe like 28 cents, so I think it's a really nice heat protectant. I would definitely use heat protectant because that's really important for your hair, and you don't want to damage your hair. So if I use my flat iron every day, I would definitely recommend a more expensive one, just because, like I said, it heats up faster, takes less time, and it just doesn't damage your hair as much. Even though you have heat protectant, it doesn't cover your hair 100% and make it not heat damage at all, because sometimes you will have heat damage. So here is, like I said, what this looks like. So let me teach you guys how to use a flat iron and some safety precautions you should take. Okay, so the first safety precaution you should take is when your flat iron is heated up, please, please, please do not ever touch the plates. I know sometimes, you accidentally touch the plate and you're like, ow! I touched the freaking plate! Okay, that was really loud, and that was really crazy, and that was really hyper, but you know what I mean? Sometimes when you touch a plate, you're burning and stuff. So I would definitely be very, very careful not to touch the plates. I know this is very simple and easy, but this is something that we all make mistakes for, and just be very careful not to touch the plates, because I've done that before and it hurt really bad. Also, touch the area around after where the plate ends, around here, because the plate ends, right here, but I would definitely touch area from here to here, because, when you are flat ironing your hair, plates are underneath, and this area is also very hot, so be careful not to touch it. And sorry, my voice cracked, I'm like, hot. So yeah, just be careful not to touch these areas, because these areas can also get really hot, especially for more prestigious flat irons. And even though you have a normal flat iron, it's still very hot. So just be careful touching the plates and the areas around the plates. When you curl or straighten your hair, what you do is you touch it from these areas where it's not as hot after the plate ends. So let me teach you guys the compartments of this little flat iron, and here's what it looks like. The plates are right here. These are ionic ceramic plates, so these are really nice plates. And so basically it has a on and off button, which is right here, has your temperature adjustment, and it goes up to 410 degrees. I know irons that go up to 450. So just be very careful, and if you have very fine hair, definitely go for a lower temperature. If you have very, very thick hair and that's really hard to manage, go for a higher temperature. But remember that the higher you go, the more heat damage you could get. So just remember that. And basically for this flat iron, just turn it on with the little on button, and on the back there's this little red indicator light, and just watch it turn green, and that's when it shows when your flat iron's ready, and it turns green in about less than 30 seconds. Sometimes it takes a little longer. It really depends when you turn it on. So here is the green little green indicator that shows your flat iron is ready to use for this flat iron. So overall for this flat iron, I would definitely recommend it for people who use it every day or just have hard to manage hair. So I like to invest on a flat iron sometimes because, you know, it's better. So here is my little overview on this flat iron, and also teaching you guys the basics of flat ironing. And so let me just show you guys really quick how to use it, and just pretend I have curly hair right now because I have slick straight hair, but I just have actually this little curl right here, and it's really bothering me because I was experimenting and it looks kind of bad. So just wait till this light turns green, and as it turns green, I have the temperature set to around 200 degrees. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take around a 2-inch section of hair, and I'm talking about 2-inch thick section, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my flat iron from the top, and I'm just going to go down very, very slowly to flatten and straighten it out. And there you have it. Look how straight it is. So that's why I really like this flat iron, and that's why I recommend it to people who have, I guess, pretty curly hair, because this straightens out really quickly. And I'm just going to straighten out another strand so you guys can see again how to sort of flat iron your hair and stuff. Sorry if this video is a little long. I'm just explaining a lot of different things. So just go down. And don't ever take a too thick section of hair. I know I took a really thick section of hair, but try not to be like me right now, because just be careful with the sections of hair you take. Not too much hair, maybe around this much hair. 2 inches is good enough. So that's basically how you use your flat iron. So you just go like this and just bring it down straight slowly, and you got really pretty straight hair. So if you guys enjoyed my flat iron 101 video on information on how to use a flat iron and everything, all the really basics for really amateurs, and I really do agree. When I first got mine, I was really scared. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and bye guys.